Hi, I'm Mark Boyadris with IHS Automotive, and we're here checking out the 2012 Lexus RX 350. Now, this is a perennial leader among the luxury SUV segment, and for many good reasons. We have a very good 5-passenger crossover SUV with good power, good fuel economy, a base price just under $40,000, and technology to boot, including a hard disk drive navigation system, remote touch HMI, voice recognition with Bluetooth, telematics from Lexus Enform, and a rear seat entertainment system, just to name a few. However, while there's much to love about this car, there were a few things we actually thought could have been better among the technologies. Let's take a look on the inside to see what they are.
Inside the RX, we take note at how focused Lexus is on creating a distraction-free environment, or to try and minimize it as much as possible, considering how much is actually going on in this infotainment system. One of the things we notice most is the very clean design in the center stack, the simple-to-use steering wheel controls that are right at a finger's length, and then where the display is actually a very quick glance right off the line of sight, which we believe is going to be well within the proposed regulations that NHTSA is putting together right now. Furthermore, to control the whole system, you have this remote touch feature. And the remote touch controller is actually a very intuitive interface which allows the user to simply sit down in the seat, their hand rests on it very ergonomically, and then begin to use it with a cursor on the display and haptic feedback, just as you would any normal computer mouse, which most people have already put their hands on at some point in their life.
In the back of the RX, we have this 7-inch dual screen rear seat entertainment system, which integrates very nicely with the front seat entertainment system. The DVDs are all integrated through there, and much of the command and control can actually be operated from the front as well. But the users in the back seat have the option through this remote control to operate either screen with separate content at any one time, and listen to separate content through 2 sets of wireless headphones. Now, the problem we have with this whole system, while it's done very well, we have a problem with the idea of rear seat entertainment now. A DVD player is kind of antiquated compared to things like Blu-ray or the options of the iPad or other type of application-based content, whether it's a PSP or a smartphone. And so the question begs, why get this over something else, especially if you're already plopping down $52,000 for this type of car? Now, one really handy ADAS feature of the Lexus RX that we like is this front wide view camera that sits right underneath this mirror. And what it allows the user to do is, when they're turning into a spot and they can't quite see the right front corner of their car, this camera can activate and it'll show you on the display screen how you are in relation to the parking spot, the car, the post office box, whatever. And it really, even though this isn't a huge SUV, came in quite handy when we were using this vehicle in and around town. Overall, for $52,750, this Lexus RX we think is a pretty good value, and the technology package included we really like as well. The things that we particularly liked were the remote touch HMI, which is soon to get its 2nd generation of implementation, the right side front wide angle view camera, which is really good for those hard to park parking spots, and the baseline standard Lexus branded premium audio system. In fact, we would actually suggest against getting the Mark Levinson simply because this sounds so good by itself. Other technology options we think the buyers might have a little bit of problems with could include the USB integration with an iPod, as well as the Bluetooth system that's a little bit convoluted. And we think that you might want to steer away from the rear seat entertainment system. When you think about what 2 screens plus a DVD player might offer the rear user in terms of entertainment versus what an iPad dock of a BMW X3 might offer, or a Wi-Fi hotspot of an Audi Q5, the Lexus system really starts to look a little bit antiquated. For more on this vehicle and other IHS Automotive reviews, go to ihs.com/automotive.